What's happening? It's What You Want in Ark Survival Evolved. Today we're going to talk a little bit about building. Now, a lot of the times whenever you pick a spot for a base, it may not be exactly flat. Might have some contour in the land one way or the other, up or down. And it just makes it difficult to build with foundations. You can wind up stretching it out with ceilings and using some pillars if you need to. But this is a method that I used in order to combat the contour in the ground. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the house and then show you the method that I used. You will need some pillars, you will need some foundations of your choice. I like to start with thatch, but let's take a look first. Off to the right here, just a bedroom, little decorated area. Now up on top here is a fabricating area. I have all my machinery. I got a second level and then a lower third level. All the boxes were accessible from the fabricator area. Found this weird horse on the beach. We thought we'd go ahead and get it. Not sure what it's for yet, but anyway, we have a few different levels in the house, all using foundations. So let's take a look and see and show you how we went about it. All right, the first thing you want to do is pick your spot. It is always best to start with thatch foundations. That way you're not so aggravated when they don't actually set down in the place that you'd planned on. And plus you're going to be breaking them up, replacing them, breaking them up, and replacing them by stepping the foundations down with the pillar technique. If you're not sure how to lower foundations, I have a video on that. Otherwise, if you're already familiar with that method, fantastic. Here's how I used it. You're going to wind up with a spot where the foundation's either too low or too high. So what you're going to want to do at that point is get the rest, get them all laid out where you want. I'm going to wind up taking a pillar and use that snap point just to the side of the pillar. That should be exactly center of the next foundations. If you chose, you can take that out as far as you want. It's definitely going to keep all your foundations lined up. That way you're not going to get all wonky. You're not going to have one twisted or anything like that. Once you get to where you want it, snap it up a little bit higher. And as long as your terrain is working with you, you got that pillar low enough, then you should be able to snap right next to it. Go ahead and bust those pillars out. And at this point, you should be able to start laying out your foundations. This one here still isn't low enough, so what I'm going to do is step these foundations down. Step them down one half step at a time. One half step at a time. One half step at a... If you've ever built anything in Ark, you realize how glitchy it can be at times. This is one of the reasons why it's best to start with thatch, because it take me 6 foundations just to get that one laid down there. So once you get it down, keep on stepping it down to your desired height, and then from there you're going to continue laying out your foundations. As you go along building your foundation set, it is all right to change what you're doing at any time. Nothing's set in stone, even if you built it in stone, so feel free to make changes as you go if you're unhappy with the way it's going, or if you just feel like you might need a little additional room. But, again, lay out this next area as far as you can, as far as you like, and then from there step out with your pillars, step out into the next area, step it on up until you can get that top pillar on there, almost to the ground or just barely slightly into the ground, and at that point should be able to lay out the next foundation. And from here I'm going to go ahead and build those top foundations out just a little bit. I'm going to leave them there kind of as a guide as I step down the foundations for the next area in between there. Fill it in as you like, make the changes as you want. Get your foundations down. And here we are. And the foundation's all finished up here. And most of them down where I want them. I'm going to start filling them in with my the stone, the material of my choice. So do what you want, live your life, play the game. Let me know if there's something you'd like to see. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you next time.